Hi everyone, this is Julie Bruns. Welcome to the Peace and Possibilities podcast. I want you to thrive and be happy, peaceful, and content, no matter where you are on your journey. This podcast shares stories that will show you how it can be done, no matter what your circumstances. You'll be inspired and come away with a new spark of an idea. Never forget, anything is possible. New episodes are released every Wednesday. Subscribe, rate us, and leave us a review. This helps others find our content and get happier sooner. To possibility and beyond. Hi, everyone. Welcome to this episode of the Peace and Possibilities podcast. I am coming to you from my home and my new office space that I created for this beautiful pandemic that we're all experiencing right now. I wanted to share a few insights with you about what's been happening the last several weeks. And I'm sure, as you know, if you're reading my weekly newsletters and you are listening to the podcast, that you can see that there's obviously a lot going on, and trying to keep positive and optimistic about what can be done and what we can control so that we can be a little bit happier during this crazy time. So one of the things I wanted to talk about today was Ataraxia, which is a really cool word. If you've never heard it before, it's the first time I heard about it the last couple of weeks. It means it's being in a state of calm and tranquility, and it's kind of what we all really want now during this crazy time. And the reason is obvious. We're stressed, we're anxious, we don't know what's coming. We don't know what to think about everything that's happening. We're getting told, also one of the biggest, I think, misfortunes of this is that we're all getting told, being shared so much information. Some of it is true, some of it's false, some of it's just people interpreting what they're hearing. And it can really be scary for us because we aren't really sure what to do with all that information and what's real and what's not. And we want to stay informed, but we also want to not be stressed about everything we're hearing. It's really tough to do. One of the practices I do is I just don't read anything. I don't listen to the radio about the news. I don't look at it online, and I don't watch it on TV. And that may be one of those things where you say, well, then you're not informed about anything. But I live with people who are and get notifications. So my husband and son, they'll clue me in if I need to be clued in, if I really need information. And also people from work have been doing that too, just tuning me into things that I may need to have insight about. So I am just leaving it to those people, and then I'll just live in my little bubble, do my work that I have to do every day, and write and read and connect with people and stay positive, because reading the news for me wouldn't keep me positive. It's not gonna, just takes me down a rabbit hole. I know it's different for everyone. Some people say I like to be informed and it helps me. It does not help me. You need to know what helps you. Certainly doesn't help me. It hinders me, and then it gets me in this negativity. And then I don't know how much any of you have experienced or read about with mindset. You can't really create from a great place and come up with new ideas and problem solve in a state of lack when your mindset is not concentrating on any of those positive things and just being negative. You can't. And I don't want to be in that state. I want to be able to create and stay positive and look forward and control what I can control and change what I can change. And reading the news and doesn't help me with any of that. So know what your weaknesses are, know what makes you less positive, know what makes you more positive, and then do those things. Whatever works for you is what you need to do now, because we're all in the same boat. We're all across the world experiencing the same thing, and the unknown and the fear and the anxiety and the overload of information. And the more we can do to keep sacred that space that allows us to create and be positive and see the best in what's happening right now, the more you can be in that space, the better it's going to be for everyone, yourself mostly, but everyone that you're living with and connecting with and interacting with during this crazy time. So I encourage you to do that so that we can be in a state of calm and tranquility, and it's going to feel so much better. I'm going to share a few tools for you too about meditation and gratitude, and you can read more about it in some of my past newsletters and some of my current podcasts that have already been released. But meditation is a big, big tool that helps anyone, everyone. It helps you be more positive. It helps your mind clear your mind. And a lot of people say, well, I can't ever quiet it down. Meditation helps you learn how to do that better. And then if you can do it in the morning and throughout the day, your experiences are going to be much more different. And you can do it any time of day. It's going to help you, but especially if you do it in the morning, setting the tone and your intention for that day. It could be 5 minutes, you guys. I've used to meditate for about 10 minutes a day. Now I'm doing 20 because I have extra time that I don't have to commute right now. So I would definitely encourage you to try it. There's all kinds of apps. There's free apps. There's free YouTube videos that have meditation. You don't have to spend any money to do it. If you want to spend a little bit of money, there's all kinds of options out there. But meditating and visualizing what you want to achieve and feel and be every day will set a beautiful tone so that you can be embracing everything that's happening instead of feeling negative about it and worrying about it, which is really not going to improve your well-being, and it's certainly not going to improve how you're feeling about the situation or how you're interacting with people that you have to interact with every day through all of this. So good luck with all of that, you guys. Meditate if you can. That would be my number one message, so you can have that calm and tranquil experience every day. And when all of this is over, you'll have a tool that you can use to keep you on that path. So good luck. Please, please try it. Bye. Thanks for listening. If you love this content, please rate us 5 stars on Apple Podcasts or whichever platform you found us on. You can get all my social media links in the description below. Help us keep the momentum going so that every person can live their lives happily, doing work they love.